Today I am going to be talking about the all-new from Fender American Professional 2 Stratocaster. I have always been a long-time Strat admirer, but this is the first Strat I've ever owned. I looked at the Professional for like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that, and came really close to buying it several times, but never got around to it. But it's a new day and age. We are living in a pandemic-stricken world, and so when they came out with these new colorways and all of these new, micro features that they added to it, I said, why not? I went with Olympic White. That's what I wanted on the first one. It had the stark white pick guard, but then when they put this tortoise shell on it, I couldn't get to Guitar Center fast enough. A little bit of plastic still on there. Anyway, so first things first. I think what they seem to have done as far as like aging this neck and fretboard a little bit, they made it darker at least, which I think looks nice, especially on these lighter colors, because the first Professional was just a paler wood, if you will. And so I think that, with this Olympic White and a little bit darker, blonder, neck and fretboard, I think it just looks nice. Also on the neck, they rolled the edges, so it gives it like a nice, like kind of worn in, broken in kind of feel. I talked about my Ernie Ball in the SG Muse video, but that has this like really, nice C-shaped neck that is roasted maple, and this definitely feels a lot like that. It's so comfortable to play. I think anybody who picks up this guitar, whether they're used to a Gibson neck or, okay, let's say you play like a nylon string guitar, super fat, something like that. This is just gonna be a really easy guitar to play. It's pretty fast, but it's not like a paper thin neck, which I don't particularly care for. So for me, they seem to have rung this bell just right. What else? So they put a cold rolled steel block here in the tremolo, which apparently is something that, Fender players have like wanted for years. And a lot of people, whenever they were buying like standards and the other Professionals and everything, the first thing they did was like put a cold rolled steel block in it. And apparently what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to give the guitar a little bit more sparkle, a little bit more clarity, a little bit brighter tone. And having played the original Professional in Guitar Center for hours and hours and hours, I would say that this definitely does seem to have a little bit more bite to it. The treble seems to be a little higher. I like it. I think that the pickups are actually maybe a little hotter too. I don't think they're so different from the original Professional, which I know they spent a lot of time like voicing the positions, so it's supposed to just hit the Stratocaster in every single way that it's supposed to. But I think what they did is the prototypes for the Professional were wound either like a little thicker or just look a little differently, and they went back and actually did that to the Professional 2 series. And so well done, Fender, whatever you did. Another thing they did was, I don't know if it was on the Professional like original series, but this just pop-in tremolo or whammy bar, like whatever you want to call it, that's really kind of convenient, just pop it in and you're ready to go. They also have a slightly recessed bridge on it, so you can kind of like, dive bomb if that's your thing. So, you get a little bit of that, which is always kind of fun. It's a fun feature to be able to do. The big thing they did was they added the push knob. So down here on the bottom tone, whenever you are in the bridge position, you actually hit this and then it blends the bridge and the neck, which you would think like, okay, there's already 5 different switches here, like how different could that tone be? And You know, it actually kind of is. It reminds me, I have a 60s tribute Les Paul with P90s, and it kind of, you know, not verbatim, but kind of reminds me of the middle position on those two P90s. So we'll hear that whenever we get into it. Speaking of, let's get into it. I'm just gonna start off on the clean setting here. I'm running through my trusty Bugera V22 as always. And then I have the Boss Blues driver down here whenever we want to make this thing scream just a little bit more. But first things first, let's hear clean. So that was the bridge. Let's move to the middle and the bridge. Straight up middle. Middle and neck. And then let's go to everybody's favorite, the neck. So, yeah, man, like, it's... Love it. I freaking love this guitar. Let's hear what this thing sounds like with that push push. So we got push push. All right, well, let's move ahead, and I'm gonna run it through the dirty channel on this V22, and we'll see what that sounds like. Let's do that again. That's almost like if Martin Knopfler was in Aerosmith. Then these guys. And neck. Let's get a little bit, so I'm gonna actually throw it back into clean, but then I'm gonna turn on my blues driver. And let's get some, you know, like. Middle. Middle. Middle and neck. Love this. That's a fun tone. And how everybody expects this guitar to sound, using that chord, let's hit it. Kind of fun. Push, push. I think that about covers it. I would highly recommend everybody that is thinking about getting one of these, just do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it now. Order it, do it. It's amazing. And if anybody does get the Dark Knight one, I want to see that, because that was almost cool enough to make me not get a Olympic White. So if anybody does that, let me know, because I really want to see it. Thanks for watching.